Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. My name is Dr. Brooke Souls, and I'm the Program Coordinator for the Masters of Arts in Educational Administration. I'm so excited that you've joined us here today, and I hope that I will be able to answer some of your questions at the end of this webinar. And should you have colleagues that are interested in this webinar, it will be archived on the website as well, so you can follow up in that manner. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have any questions also along the way, please feel free to put it in the chat box. You can type your questions there as we go along, and I will answer questions at the end. So thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. So what is educational administration? This program is from Cal State San Marcos through Extended Learning, and it is a fully online program. We've been running the program for about a year and a half, and we're relaunching it with lots of improvements in 2019. Today, our session will be the overview of the program, the structure, the schedule. I'll go into some classes, admissions criteria, cost and financial aid, and then we'll go into our questions. As most of you may know, it is a fully online program, and it will be completed within the 12 calendar months. Classes, they will not have more than 25 students, as we want to make sure the cohort model is at the highest level and the interaction with our faculty. Our program is dedicated for those K-12 teachers, people who are interested in becoming assistant principals, leaders in the future, to give them that high quality experience online. Our program also has the Cal APA, and if you're not familiar with that, it's the California Administrator Performance Assessment. This year, 2018-19, is a non-consequential year, and beginning next year, it'll be consequential. So similar to the Cal TPA, you might be involved with that or had to take that exam. There are 3 cycles that are required. What's great about our program is that we have integrated this requirement from the state into we have 4 fieldwork courses, and they are integrated into the 3 fieldwork assignments or courses out of the 4. We also have an environment that is nurturing. I've been teaching in the program for 2 years, and we do, although it is fully online, have opportunities to have synchronous or at the same time experiences with our courses, our lecturers, and have a very high touch program where if you need any support, we offer that to you. We also talk about law, school improvement, budget, things some of you might already be involved with on your various sites. So as I mentioned a few times, it is a fully online program. Each 8-week session we have 2 to 3 classes every 8 weeks. Except for the summer program, we'll have 2 sets of 5-week courses. And how we've structured it is for the Cal APA, that administrative assessment that's required, is making sure that that is during the school session, so you're able to do the work of data collection, meeting facilitation, and coaching that assessment requires. You'll be able to do that during the school session. So the summer sessions are aligned to do work that doesn't require that school site experience. You also have an opportunity. There are 2 different strands. For 24 units, you can get your what's called Preliminary Service Administration Credential from CTC or through our program. And that allows you their certificate of eligibility. What that does is allows you to become an assistant principal in our school districts around the state of California. If you choose not to enact, or if you're not deciding to become an assistant principal administrator right away, you do not have to engage in that certification right away. And once you engage in that administrative position, then you have 5 years to clear that credential. So even though if you're not thinking about becoming an administrator right away or in the near future, that's okay as well. And the thesis you see here on the screen is the last 6 units of our course. So if you already have a master's and do not want to complete the full 30 units, you do not have to do the last section of the program. However, if you'd like to do both, which I think is a fantastic idea of getting your preliminary service credential and for 6 more units having that thesis process. And for the thesis, we do go through a very rigorous research process. So we go through the IRB. You'll be writing a literature review, doing your own study, preferably at your own site, with guidance from a thesis chair and also a committee, and the support of your supervisor or principal on campus to complete that work. So that is also an option, which if you'd like to do that and get your master's, that's a great idea too. Here is the schedule. You also have the schedule online. And again, please note that this is a sample schedule. Some of the classes might not be in this exact order depending on the start date, but there is more information online. What we try to do in our mission and vision is to develop you as an emerging educational leader throughout the state of California. So as you can see here, there are typically 2 courses with a field study component attached to it. Our professors and lecturers who are in the program have taught in this program previously. We're hoping to hire a few new people, but the courses have been developed. The students have worked with these professors in a number of capacities. So this is, although a relaunch and revamped program, we have a stability in that we've made significant improvements from the past, and we're hoping to continue our success in this program. So you can see a number of the different courses. For example, the professional field studies under semester 1 and professional field studies, those are the fieldwork courses. So anytime you see that phrase, that's what that means. And those are where the courses that have that Cal APA embedded into it. But notice there's so many exciting things, from law to policy to research, finance and resource allocation. There's a number of different opportunities for you to become equipped to be that emerging leader. And we have many people who go right from this program into assistant principal positions or TOSAs or other out of classroom experiences, and this will help you get on that path. Here's just briefly over the admission criteria. And you can go through this. Although I am not the admissions person, if you had questions around admissions, I could walk you through that process as well. So notice here, just briefly, typical letters of recommendation. You have an application and fee, the credential requirement, 4 years of full-time classroom teaching, or something else that's similar or qualifies you to enter this program. And again, if you have more questions and details about admissions, we can direct you to that person. And notice here as well, it is a relatively reasonable pricing for the amount of courses and the degree and the thesis you'll get at the end of the program. So you can see the breakdown of costs, which are also available through our website if you'd like to contact that person to go through this as well. Remember, this will also be archived if you're not looking at or memorizing all of these numbers at this time. In addition to with financial aid and scholarships, you can contact the financial aid office, which will be helpful in terms of deciding what kind of options you have to go through the process. And we have a number of different websites here that will be helpful for you as well. And here are just some quotes from the students themselves. We recently had a program review, which I was excited to be a part of, and the students really appreciate not only the rigor of the program, but also that live interaction, although it's fully online, creating that community through that portfolio, and also the high touch of not only through email, but also we use Zoom conferencing. Many of our students are able to meet with our faculty and staff frequently if you have any questions, and it is quite a special program to have something that is taken fully online and making it a part of the community process. So if you're feeling, I don't know if I can do the online, I hope that you're able to do the online knowing that you have the support of not only Cal State San Marcos staff and faculty, but extended learning. And as a program coordinator, that is part of my job to make sure that you are served in the right way as well. So here is an opportunity to ask questions. You can see my email is here on the website as in the webinar, as well as extended learning and a phone number. But this is an opportunity for any information I might not have covered or that's not on the website, or other perhaps quirky questions you might have regarding the process or the experience itself in a fully online program, what you might have. I'll give you a minute to place those in the chat area. Currently, I don't see any questions, but I'll give you a couple minutes to type those in. All right, I don't see any questions posted in the chat box. So if you do have questions, do please reach out to us. I hope you have your application in the queue to be submitted. We're so excited that you're interested in this program. As you know, Cal State San Marcos and with Extended Learning has a very high reputation in the area, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. It's really exciting for me as well. So I've been a part of the program for 2 years now. If you have questions, please reach out, and we look forward to seeing your application soon. Thank you so much and have a great day.